Hey guys, this is Harnoor.
Hi, Harnoor.
Hi, Harnoor.
Okay, and introduce yourself.
I'm Harnoor.
No. Please continue. Yeah, go ahead. So meet my cousins, by the way. Yeah. So.
Yo, hello, this is Sage.
And.
Oh, I'm Jazz. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so they are from high schools in America, and I graduated from my Indian high school 3 years ago, and I graduated from my undergrad degree 5 weeks ago. So this video is going to be a Q&A about American high schools. So let's get started. So the first question we got is, can you please share your thoughts about impressing American girls?
Ooh.
It's a stupid question. We're skipping this one.
No, we're not.
We're skipping this one.
I'm gonna answer this one. You can. La la. Oh my god, American girls. Literally, why is this even a question? Just like, how do you impress an Indian girl? You're nice to her. You're kind. You look good. You open the door for her when you're walking out. Like, it's the same thing. You're respectful.
Yeah. So basically, American and Indian girls are exactly same. It's just according to culture and surroundings, they change themselves. That's what I think. If an Indian girl would come to America, she would be pretty much the same.
She might be extremely flabbergasted by how some of us act because she's never been exposed to an environment that we've been exposed to. But but other than that, it should be fine.
Absolutely. Yep. So moving on, next question is high school same as...
Alright.
Please. Okay.
Alright. I'll join in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do people smoke in bathroom stalls or do drugs as they portray on series?
Yes. Too much. Way too much.
In high school?
Yeah, in high school. Way too much.
We
can
call
smell
it the vape
No,
crisis.
people do more than just vaping in the stall station.
Oh my god. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I
I didn't
can
know
smell
that.
it.
Oh my god.
Don't worry,
Smells
Starsville is a tobacco-free zone.
Is PDA common in middle schools?
I don't know what that
No.
is. Pedia?
PDA.
PDA. Is that the some kind of weird drug enforcement administration?
No, it's public disclosure of love and affection.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it in middle schools?
Probably.
In middle schools?
No,
I
he's
don't know.
lying. He's lying. That's not true.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
No, it is not true.
But it's super common in high school. Like which
Yes,
class
it's
does
common
it
in
start?
high
Which
school.
grade does it start? 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Which class?
What?
Which
All
class
of
is
them.
more common?
All
Which
of
grade?
them?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh my god. Is American high school same as the one showed in the movies like 13 Reasons Why and also in Sex Education TV series?
So here's the thing. I haven't actually seen Sex Education, so I couldn't actually make a objectified answer to that. However, I have seen 13 Reasons Why. Love that show, by the way. And I would say, I guess, we have lockers, and that's kind of the way people act when a female commits suicide.
Oh.
Somewhat. Why is Jazz making that? He's making your face.
Because
So what do you
it's
think?
completely wrong.
Okay.
Because it'll be different anywhere you go. How can you just put a model for every single high school? No. I'm willing to bet that one or two high schools actually follow the same method that the 13 Reasons Why does. Let's be honest here. That show's so dramatized. No one is like that. Sure, 2 people are actually like that, but no. That's not a thing. That it doesn't affect everyone's lives to that extent.
I mean, it's a general idea of high school.
No, it's not.
I mean, okay.
It's so extreme.
I mean, okay, they have classes, they have classes, they have periods, they have bells, they have school buses. It really basically is high school, though.
That is not, but that's just, oh god.
Okay, yes, the students in the high schools are dumb and stupid.
Exactly.
But that's the format of high school. If you had me take a tour of my old high school, it kind of resembled the 13 Reasons Why. I'll be honest.
I don't think the question was, do you guys actually have buses? Do you guys have lockers? I thought you threw your backpacks on the poor kids.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's not what the question was. I'm pretty sure it's asking about the people in the questions and the culture.
I mean, at the same time, it kind of is.
No, it's not. The people are not the same.
How can we agree to disagree? Alright, moving on.
So how much does it cost to go to an American high school? So I think it's free, but can you please tell us about your opinion?
Well,
Opinion, it's fact, $0. Except there are some donations you can make. Besides that, taxes. Yeah, pay taxes.
So
I don't agree with that
Mm-hmm.
because for some reason this dude is forgetting about the fact that we have to pay for clubs. We have to pay fines.
No, you don't have to pay.
Well,
fines.
if you forget books from the
You don't
library
have
all
to
the
get a
time.
book.
Well, you do.
books
No,
are
you
free.
don't.
Yeah, but if you want to
But
buy from Amazon, you
But
have to
no,
pay.
for a library, the idea of a library is that you borrow a book and then you have to return it within a certain time period, and if you don't, you're fined.
But you don't have to get a book in the first place. You don't need to join
Okay,
clubs.
what about printer? What about printing?
You can have a printer at home.
Yeah, like that worked. Okay, so basically,
When was the last time our printer broke? Our new printer. This one, the good quality one. When was the last time it broke? Exactly.
Okay, once again, there are two types of high schools, private and public. You have to pay for private, but you don't have to pay for public high
Yes.
schools. The amount is deducted from your taxes that you pay here. That's it. Let's move
However,
on.
private schools don't tend to actually be as good of quality, and they tend to be a lot smaller. So
Yeah,
unless you're going to religious school, private schools are not the way to go.
exactly. But mostly, many Americans choose public schools. They're good enough, but you have to check the ranking and choose the locality.
You have to choose the house based on what school you want to go to, because where you live depends on your school. Because
Correct.
your taxes go into that school.
Correct. So the house will be expensive if the school near that house is
Yeah.
better. Yes. So moving on, did you guys face any bullying in high school
I mean, not in high school.
or in middle school or in elementary school?
Well, okay, middle school, yes, a lot. No, not in middle school. In elementary school, yes, a lot. Like, there was this girl who I don't even remember her face or what she sounded like, but I still remember the things she said to me, and it does still hurt, even to this day, so...
Okay, so did you face anything different being Indian in American schools, like racism and etc. Like they treated you differently because you weren't white or you weren't American?
Other than the jokes that we made ourselves, no one would ever single us out for being Indian. Actually, that's not true. Not in a high school, but when I was learning how to drive, our driver instructor called me a brown folk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was an old white man, and when I was talking to him, and then he's like, I don't know how you brown folk do it, but etc. etc. And I'm just like, ooh, that you don't say that. Not even in a joking manner. Like in a joking manner, people would tell me to go back to my country or make fun of the fact I can't speak Hindi. But I'd never been called brown until that moment, because that is extremely racist.
Yeah. Would you like to study in Indian college after going to high school in America?
No.
No? You?
I'll be honest, I would not, because I was grown up here, I was born here, most of my customs are from here. I feel like I would not adapt to an Indian college so quickly. I wouldn't, so...
What about for an exchange semester? Like,
No.
For an exchange semester, I would not be against the idea. If it prevented me from graduating faster than normal, then yes, I would be against the idea.
I mean, the only reason I would go to a foreign exchange program is because if that exchange program would help me in my actual career, and I don't see going to college in India helping me in my career.
Okay. So what are you planning to study in future?
Urban planning or chemistry.
Oh, pretty cool. As you know, in America, you can gain a degree in other careers that are not conventional, such as getting a degree in music and culture and other things like
Actually,
that.
there are a lot of things you can do with a music degree.
Yeah. So what's
And there's a
your...
lot of specific degrees within the music degree. You got the performance arts for every instrument. You get performance arts in that degree. There's teaching degrees. There's music design degrees, composing degrees, and some composers make a lot of money.
Yeah, and you can also gain a degree in athlete, like they do like physiotherapy related stuff. They want
How
to
is
do-
that not
you want-
conventional?
This is not conventional in India, like in
Oh.
doctors, engineers. So it's unconventional for us. So what's your opinion about these degrees, and how can someone how good salaries a person from America can launch himself in?
For being a physical therapist, I'm willing to bet you can make a decent amount of money. I'm
What
not
about
sure,
music?
but music, it depends on what specific degree. If you're getting a performance art major, it depends on the instrument. Like if you're doing like a euphonium, you're not going to make that much money. But if you're doing an oboe, you're pretty much set to make a ton of money.
But as long as you enjoy working on it, I think you will be happy.
You will be able to live off your salary if you're good.
Amazing. And what about the drug culture in high schools?
It exists, but like, probably exists everywhere. To be honest with you.
Wow.
I thought this was a Q&A for me. What happened? Why did he become a part of this?
Because I actually know how to answer these questions in an interesting manner. She doesn't think. That's her problem. She doesn't think.
Jazz!
Okay. So now tell us about your worst experiences in American high schools. Yeah.
I think my worst experience was when I was sitting in the classroom alone.
Oh.
Legit, that literally is my worst. Or when I got into an argument with a teacher, that's also was a bad experience for me. But other than that, not really.
I don't think I have one. You just go one day, forget it. You don't want to just remember things. You don't want to remember the bad times. Only remember the good times.
Correct. I do agree.
Forget everything.
Yeah.
Forget all the bad stuff. It's much easier to live that way.
Mm-hmm. Now, last question. That is like about detentions, because personally in Indian high schools we get like different kinds of punishments, but you get detentions. So your experience about detentions?
I've never gone on detention.
Detention? You never got in?
No.
Amazing.
It's not that common, honestly.
Actually, it's pretty common.
No, if you don't do anything wrong, it's not that common.
Oh wow, Jazz is such a smart ass.
No, even if you do stuff wrong, it's still rare for you to get a detention, because you had to be kind of trying or do something really bad in order to get a detention.
I see.
But it doesn't work. Honestly, what's detention gonna do? Make the kids realize how the behavior is bad?
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly not much a school can do, so I understand why they're doing it. But I believe that the school should be allowed to do something much worse than detention. I believe it's okay to lock the kid up in the school for 24 hours. Think about it. They would not do the same thing again. They would not be able to eat. They would not be able to...
Okay. I had never gone to detention, but he's going extreme, okay? Let's move on.
Yes, but
wait. Let me just say... Wait. Here's what you're doing. You made me... I said something really hard, right? Think about it. The idea of detention... This is the ideal punishment for getting someone not to do something. Should we do it? Probably not. But it is the ideal version of something to do. Think about it. If the kid is repeatedly doing something again and again and again, intentions aren't helping.
Unfortunately,
the parents stop. And the parents aren't doing anything. Then I think it's down for the school to start doing actual punishment. That's the idea. Maybe locking the kid up in a room and letting him starve, not a good idea. But having the school wait. My plan was, my idea is that the school should be able to do something really drastic. Okay. See, wait, here's what I use that statement to bring you in. Now you're listening.
Yeah, I'm listening. But your experience, your detention experience.
Well, yeah, no one wants to listen to you because you're wrong. And anyway.
No, like this video if you agree with me.
Okay.
Dislike it if you don't.
Okay.
No, dislike it if we don't agree with you. He's gonna get
Okay, just move on. Just tell us about your experience.
Okay, my experience with detentions is none of the above because I've never had one, but I've seen people get them. And honestly, the way Jazz is describing it, like detention is just sitting in a room, no. Detention for many teachers is making the kid do work. Or the teacher talks to the kid while they're doing work or arranging desks and stuff. That's what detention is.
Wow. You see how those punishments aren't anything? Wow, we have to do work. Oh my gosh.
It's a punishment.
They're not... Yeah, a punishment. Okay, here's a punishment. You have to read 1 page of this book. Here's your punishment. Read 1 page. Technically, it's a punishment. Is it a good punishment? No.
Okay.
But it's a Papa Jazz. Do you not understand what positive and negative reinforcement is?
I know exactly what they are.
Yeah, if someone gets a detention and finds it super unpleasant, they're most likely not going to repeat that behavior again.
I think they will. Even if they find it unpleasant. You have to think about this like a line. Not like a yes or no thing. It's a line.
Okay.
If something... It's a net value, Janu. It's a net value.
Got it.
Sure, it might make you feel a little bit unpleasant, but doing that bad thing makes you is so much
What
better.
you're suggesting,
See, so
Jazz.
the net value is like this far.
Oh,
So it's
So
net
what
good.
do you want? Do you want expect one kids to be whipped in classes?
That's not what I said. No,
okay.
I said that schools should be able to do something much more drastic.
Okay, you
If
want
the parents
you want,
are unable to control their child, it should be, why should my learning experience suffer because some kids?
Okay, that's enough detention, but because I've just felt like I'm in detention, so that's pretty much it. Let's end this video now. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Don't subscribe if you want more videos like this, because he's not coming back.
Subscribe for more videos like this. If you comment, we need Jazz's views, and I will make a political YouTube channel, and I'll share it. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.